Hey guys, this is David with Great Choice Audio Video. Hey, today I'm just going to do a little short video of pre-wiring homes. We do a lot of homes these days and every home is different. And we have a lot of builders out there, unfortunately, who don't make sure that they have a proper professional audio video company to actually do the design. They just have somebody else wire it, and most of the time we come across houses that are wired incorrectly. The client can't do what they want to do because it wasn't wired right. So I want to kind of show you a few things that we do, just take you a quick look on a proposal or a pre-wire that we're working with, kind of show you some of the questions that we ask, and just real quick today I've got a special guest. If you can see back over there, it's Martha Pearl. She's our old English sheepdog, and she's watching out for something. I'm not sure what over there. So anyway, back to the floor plans. So every house starts with a floor plan, and you decide on budget for everything. You got your lighting, you got your which heat and air unit you're going to put in, fixtures, granite, all of those sort of things. Well, the same thing goes with the audio video. You're going to live in a house a certain way, you're going to do certain things, and with today's technology, people are relying on the internet to do all sorts of things. Your streaming apps for TV services and all those kind of things, and you're streaming from your mobile devices and laptops all throughout the house. You're doing outdoor systems that stream music. You do lighting control systems that can be controlled through the network or a control type system. So there's lots of questions to ask, and I'm just going to briefly go over a few of these rooms, this particular design that I'm working on, and some of the things he's doing, and some of the questions that we asked there. So for instance, it's a good sized home. It's about 6,000 square feet, and we have a 3-car garage. Well, we asked, hey, are you doing any kind of activities out there? Matter of fact, the client wanted to do a ping pong table out there and have a TV. Well, so if a builder or somebody didn't ask those questions, then the client wouldn't be able to do some of those things after the fact, because sometimes if it's a 2-story house, you can't get to those things, or you have to rely on wireless services. And yes, there are a bunch of wireless services out there, but if you can wire for it, it's way cheaper, way better, way more reliable, especially the stages of construction, whether it's a remodel or a new home, to run the wire. So anyway, so on the garage, we ended up doing a TV out there, and then we're going to wire for 4 speakers. That way, no matter where he's at in that big old garage, he's able to listen to whatever's playing on the TV or music. The game room, which is now a theater room, we're doing a dedicated theater there. And then we asked tons of questions there, how they wanted to look. Are there going to be cabinets? What type of screen are we talking about? Do we want to put the equipment in the room, or do we want to put it all in a closed cabinet or equipment rack somewhere else in the house? And so this particular room has a dual sliding window. Well, you wouldn't want a window dedicated in a theater room or in a theater room. So we're going to do custom blinds, custom shades. That way we can, with the remote or a push of a button, we can, block all that light that's coming in that room. So like outside this room, there's 3 separate areas for the back covered porch. Do they want audio out there? If they do they want to separate it? Do they want a different source playing from one area to the next? Do they always want to have it at constant volume? Is there going to be a TV out there? And there actually is going to be a TV right over here by the fireplace. So we're going to wire in the TV, and then we're going to actually separate this in 3 zones, but it's all going to be grouped as one. So we're going to run a pair of speakers here, and another pair of speakers here. So then you have to ask, well, where's that equipment going to go? So is he going to have a dedicated cabinet? Is he going to have a place to put the amplifiers and all the necessary equipment to run that music? So we have to figure where that's going to go and how much space we have available. This particular client's not going to have a custom equipment rack. He wants to keep some things local and then just the music going in one location, so we can kind of simplify or narrow down the amount of wires going there. That being said, now we have to have a bigger network enclosure, which is the can that we put usually flush in the wall, or in this particular case, we're going to put it up in the attic because the attic's going to be spray foam, so it'll be heat and air controlled. It won't get super hot up there, so it'll be fine. So we're going to run all of our wires from most of these locations. That's going to require cable, which is an RG6 for all your cable services, your satellite services, cable services, and then all your internet all to one location, so then everything can be physically plugged into a switch. So, but again, all this goes back to, we're working with floor plans, we're talking to the client, and we're talking about what things we can do in the home, how they want to control it, and where can we put the equipment. So I don't get how some people want to just wire a home and just put, we'll put something there, that's fine. And then the client moves in and goes, why did he do that? We can't do this. Why didn't we run speakers for that? So when we do a custom home or work with a builder, our job is to make sure that the client gets exactly what he wants or she wants, and it's in the right location and it's going to look the right way. There's tons of options when it comes to speakers these days. Some people want to see speakers, some people don't. Some people want high performance, some people don't. So there's tons of solutions, and we have all those solutions here at Great Choice, and we try to just ask all the right questions. So going forward, we have a living room. There's super tall ceilings in the living room. I mean, the ceilings are over 20 feet. I wouldn't want to put speakers in the ceilings that are over 20 feet tall. It's going to have also a really nice wood grid on the ceiling. There's going to be cabinets left and right of the fireplace. We're going to have some nice bookshelf speakers and a subwoofer in there, and that should be plenty to fill this room and not have a lot of exposed equipment. But we asked all these questions. Now, some cool things we did ask that we're going to do. He wanted a TV in the master bath. Didn't necessarily want to see it. So, planning forward, he wants to do a mirror TV. Well, knowing that, we know now where to put power. We know now what wires we need to run and where. And then we can actually make it a self-contained system. So it's not part of the regular system, because we do Sierra TVs and they have built-in amplifiers, so you can actually make that stand alone. Pretty cool. So you can run a pair of speakers off the TV, because Mirror didn't really have TV speakers, and you can just have that standalone where the TV speakers are directly connected to the television that's in the mirror. So pretty cool, and we'll have that go probably below the TV or in a small cabinet. But this particular house also has a covered porch for the master bedroom. Well, he wants to have a outdoor TV right by the pool. Well, it's actually a swim spa, but it's pretty cool, right there in the covered porch. So we're going to have it in a corner, but we're going to do a true outdoor TV. That way we can swivel the TV, whether it's people in the courtyard or right where the pool area is, and then have speakers associated with that. So here's some of the simple things that we do, questions we ask. Give us a call, email, send us a message, comment down below. We want to make sure that when you do your next project, that it's done correctly the first time, and that you're able to do all the things that you want to do when the job is done. So subscribe to the channel, check it out, like us. See you guys next time.